comes to makeup brushes, I think that I would say that I am just a little bit obsessed. Like, I love trying different makeup brushes and having makeup brushes that are like super soft and that are multifunctional. And I just feel like I want to say you can't never have too many makeup brushes, but you can, because I'm sure that I probably have way too many makeup brushes. But I just feel like there's always like new brushes out that that you can discover that, you know, are even better than the ones you had before. So I just thought it'd be a good idea to kind of show you guys some basic makeup brushes that are great to, you know, just have in your kit of makeup brushes. Whether you're traveling or you're just kind of like new to the whole makeup scene and you're not really sure what kind of brushes are like essentials, because there's so many different brushes that you could literally be like really overwhelmed with what brushes you actually really need, because half of them you really don't need. A lot of brushes you can use for multiple uses. So I just want to show you some basic brushes. I have 11 brushes here, 11 brushes and one sponge that I think these are all pretty easy to find. They're pretty affordable, and hopefully this will kind of help any of you guys are out there wondering like what type of brushes you need to have in a basic makeup bag. So the first type of brush, and also like I'm showing you a particular brand, but it could be in any brand that you prefer, whatever type of brush you like. This is just the actual type of brush that you would need. The first brush that I have here is the powder brush from Real Techniques, and basically it's just a very big fluffy brush. So this one can be used for, you know, a light dusting of powder, like finishing powder. When you know, put your foundation on, you want to set it with some powder. You can use this for bronzer if you don't want to actually contour, but you just kind of want to warm up your face. You can use this to put your bronzer on. You can use this for mineral powder, you know, because you have your pressed powder, which would be more like a finishing powder, or it could be a loose finishing powder, but you can also use it for mineral powder. Just kind of stipple it in there and press it into your skin and then kind of buff it in over the skin. Another brush that is also for foundation and is also another Real Techniques brush, which I think this one's pretty popular on YouTube. This is the buffing brush, and basically this one can be used for mineral powder as well if you want more I think more coverage. Like if you use this for mineral powder, this would be like a lighter coverage, but if you want a fuller coverage, then I would use one like this for mineral powder. And you could either buff it into the skin, like dip it into your powder and then kind of buff it into the skin, or you can just kind of stipple it on. And the same thing goes for liquid foundation, liquid or cream. You can buff it into your skin, you know, put it on here or put it on a palette or your hand, however you do it, and buff it into the skin. Or if you want to get a little more coverage, if you have like, you know, some redness or acne marks or something that you want to cover up more intensely, then you can just kind of stipple it onto your skin. The next one that I'll show you is more of a tapered brush, and this is a Tapered Face F25 from Sigma. And Sigma brushes you can order online. Real Techniques brushes you can get at Ulta, or you can order them online. Those are the two places that I know carries them. But back to this one. This one I like for bronzer. So you can use, I use this one to bronze up, you know, the certain areas of my face. You can use this for a blush, because it's kind of tapered and it's a fluffy brush, but it's not as fluffy as say this one. And it is called a taper brush because it kind of tapers at the top. But if you use this for blush, you can just kind of put the tapered part of it into the blush and then just kind of get it onto your skin. You can use this for your finishing powder, which is also really good because it's tapered, and you can just kind of get those areas like the T-zone, or you can do the whole face, but it's good to get those precise areas that may get a little bit oily. You can, I think you could also use this for contouring. Like, because it's tapered, you can kind of just get into those areas that you may want to contour and have a really perfected look. So the next one that I'll show you is, this is a Ecotools, and this is a Deluxe Fan. I really like this one because I think it's really good for highlighter. That's what I use it for. I use this one for highlighting. So I just kind of dab it into my highlighter, and then I just kind of press it onto my skin, lightly kind of brushing it as I go along. And I just kind of put it right here just to kind of give you that highlighting effect. Or you could use it to once again do contouring. That'll be very precise contouring because it's already shaped in the way you want it. You could probably use this for bronzer as well. Or I've also used this to, I can't think right now, to contour my nose. I've used this because the sides are very tapered. I just kind of use this to contour the sides of my nose, and I love it. So this one, Ecotools, you can get this at Target, you can get it at Ulta. I want to say I've seen Ecotools at like either Marshalls or TJ Maxx or something like that, or online, but this is also one that you can get at a lot of places. The next brush that of course you gotta have is a spoolie, and this one is from Sonia Kashuik, and I got this from Target. And basically a spoolie, you know, you just use it to neaten up your eyebrows. So once you've done your eyebrows, you put all your product in. If you want to kind of brush some of it out, or you just want to neaten up your eyebrows, you can use a spoolie for that. You can also use a spoolie for taking out any kind of clumps or additional mascara you may have in your eyelashes. Once you put your mascara on, you can kind of comb through it a little bit just to make sure that it's clean and full and doesn't have any clumps in it. Sigma Tapered Blending E40. So as it says, blending. So this one you could use to kind of blend out your eyeshadow after you've put, you know, your crease color and your lid color and everything. If you want to kind of blend it out, you can use this to blend it out. If you just want to put a quick wash of like a light color over your eyes, you can do that. If you want to put some bronzer in the crease alone, you can do that just to give your eyes some definition. You can use this to highlight if you want to on your cheekbones, just like very precise highlighting. You could highlight down your nose. You could use this too for your concealer. If you want to kind of blend your concealer in under your eyes, you can use it to blend your liquid concealer, or you can use this also to put your powder, whether it's like a banana powder or, you know, whatever powder you use to set your concealer. All the brushes I'm kind of showing you guys have multiple uses, which is great because you don't have to worry about taking an individual brush for each thing that you want to do. You can just take, you know, a few brushes that serve multiple purposes and just kind of clean them off, you know, as you use them. Another one that I want to show you is, and this is not an essential, but this is something that would be good to have. So this is another Real Techniques brush. This is a setting brush, and what I use this one for is to put my banana powder under my eyes. So when I want to set my concealer, that's what I use it for. But you can also use this for very detailed finishing in your T-zones. If you want to be more precise about it, you can use this to actually put your liquid concealer on under your eyes, or to blend it kind of on your face anywhere. You can contour your nose. Ooh, yeah, you can contour. I don't think I've used it for that before. I just thought of that. You can use this to contour your nose because it's very precise. Or you can actually use this to contour your cheeks as well. I have a lot of Real Techniques going on here, but those are really, really great brushes that are very affordable. You know, they're, you know, very colorful and sturdy, and I love them. It's one of my favorite types of brushes, along with Sigma brushes and Sephora brushes. So this one is the, this is a sponge. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's Real Techniques. I have a full review on it. If you guys want to see it, I'll link it below so you can kind of see how this compares with the Beauty Blender. But basically, just to go over it quickly, there's a flat side, there's a very pointed tapered side, and then the rest of it is round. So you can even just use this alone and forget about all the brushes if you want. But the flat side, you can put your foundation on, or you can, you know, press your powder into your skin, put your concealer under your eyes. You can put like a cream blush on, a cream foundation. You can use the pointed side to, you know, get your concealer on any spots you want to conceal. You can use it under your eyes, you can use it around your nose. I mean, there's just a multitude of things that you can use this one sponge for if you don't even want to use brushes, or you want to use this in addition to the brushes. I have two more. This one is a Sigma Small Angle E65. So this one, the most popular use for this one, and its angle, if you can see that, is to fill in your eyebrows. You can do that like with a powder, or if you have some kind of cream like a Anastasia pomade, you can use it for your eyebrows. You can use this to do your eyeliner cream eyeliner. You can blend in a pencil eyeliner with it on your eyelids. You can get some eyeshadow under your eyes with it. What else? Yeah, those are like the most things you can do with this brush is going to be this upper area, so your eyebrows and your eyes. And the last brush that I have is another Sigma brush, and this is the Shading E55. And if you'll see, this is just kind of like a flat eyeshadow brush. And with this one, what I like to do is just to kind of neatly get the eyeshadow onto my eyelids, just like a simple light shadow, if you want to use a dark shadow, whatever, but just to get it onto the eyelids and make sure, and it kind of helps me make sure that I don't go like above where I want to go. You can use this to highlight under your brow bone. You can use this to do concealer under your eyes. You can highlight your nose and you know, down the bridge of your nose and in the corners. You can also use this to spot conceal. And I think that's it. If you choose the ones that I have shown you here, they're not expensive when you compare them to other brushes. They're not expensive at all. Like I mentioned, there's multiple uses for them. If you take care of them properly, they'll last you for a really long time. And yeah, I think that's it. So if you guys have any suggestions on brushes that you think I should try, since like I said, I'm a little obsessed with finding new brushes. Although there is a brand, I think it's called Zoeva. It's like a UK brand, or I think it's a German brand. I don't know, but I think it's called Zoeva, I believe. But I want to try those brushes. So if you guys have tried them, you know, let me know. Feel free to let me know what you think of them, if you like them, if you think I should try them, because I'm really curious about them. But I've kind of heard a couple things about them, but not really too much. And you know, since they're being ordered online, if I don't like them, I'm kind of like either stuck with them or have to go through the whole process of shipping them back. But yeah, if you guys have tried any of these Luv brushes, let me know what you think. If you guys have any other uses for these brushes that I mentioned, then feel free to share with me in the comment box below. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and all my loves too. And hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye bye.